Hello, good morning, good evening everyone. This is the round 3 of the GT3 season championship. Driving the Audi R8, starting from pole position after a very good qualifying session earlier today. 10 cars, 2 categories, we have hypercar, we have GT3. 95% difficulty this session, just to be on the basically on the gap, and it's all about the consistency, of course. SPA-FRANCORCHAMPS, we know it's a track very difficult, very tricky. I've tried to work with the setup just on the surface. I am not really very into depth in the setup in this game, Automobilista too, but just working for the best. I'm just gonna check on the setup changes. I'm gonna just add some more anti-reroll. I'm gonna do this, adding some here and there. Track, it's extremely cold. Temperatures are extremely cold. Wind, well, not much. Heavy clouds. We are not gonna have very much rays of sunshine today, but it's all about just keeping the car on the track. It's very slippery, it's very cold. Tires are gonna be very difficult to warm them up. I'm gonna just go to take off some pressure, at least in the front tires, and just one on the rear tires. I'm gonna check on the pit strategy to not do the same mistake in Jerez, which was the last round, which was there. So there was a silly situation with the tire change, and this time we are not gonna make the same. So we're gonna have a 15 seconds approx estimation of the pit stop just to change the tires. It's very different from Formula 1. Changing tires in this category, it's very, very different. So we're gonna go with the pit strategy of 24 laps GT3 that I have here pre-made. Let's check it again. Tire pressures, automatic bike weather. I hope it doesn't change to rain along the session. Session is gonna be around 1 hour, so 51 minutes accordingly to average numbers, but could be less, could be more. Most certainly we are gonna get overtook, lapped. We're gonna get lapped by the hypercars probably 2 times. I'm not gonna do, I'm just gonna play it risky. I'm just gonna go with a 23 just in case. So I'm just gonna take off 1 lap of fuel. Maybe it's gonna help me at the end of the session. If I see that there's some issues, I will have to hugely lift in coast and put the fuel system in lean, but we'll have to just survive. All right, so here we go. We're just gonna jump start. We're just gonna go straight to it. We're just gonna drink some energy drink, and here we are, about to start this, what is gonna be probably an amazing race. Here we go. Got damage. So late on the brakes. Losing everything now. Look at my steering wheel. It's gonna be a tough race. I just had to go careful there. How much is the damage implicating on my performance in the car? Everyone is just overtaking me. Everyone is flying. I got that touch with the Audi. I don't even remember how that happened. I think I had like a snap or something. Oh well, the story changed drastically again, just on turn 1. The whole deal is to not DNF. Just finish the race. At least last place is 1 point. Getting used to it. Getting used to the the steering wheel location, basically. But I think I have some sort of damage on the tire or something. I'm not as fast in the main straight. Whoa. I lose a lot on the straights. I think it's due to the damage. Drift. Almost drifting. No, sorry. Oh my god. I didn't even look at him. Almost lost it. I have to turn I have to turn down that little bit the force feedback, man, honestly. I need to turn it down. Any repairs that I want to do, it will take all of the race. It will just be burial. But I'm just losing so much time. I need to react now. And if I pit now, at the end of the race my tires will be dead. So the best thing I can do is just get used to this. From pole to last, bro. There is something with the car. Oh, the Lamborghini ran out. Yeah, look at them. They're just leaving me behind. Almost want to restart the race, honestly. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's just, I really wanted a strong race here. I really like Spa. But look at what happened. Just look at what happened. Turn 1, bro. I have to watch the replay. Like, I honestly don't know what happened. I don't even remember how it happened. Falling behind. The sun is coming out. I'm gonna have to pit. There's no hearts. Ay ay ay. I probably have strong aero damage in suspension. Box and repair. I think the earlier I can build up a gap of good laps after they pit, might be P9. Imagine. Nah, I don't think so. This is a burial. Nah. This is a sentence. I'm already done. One second. Right. What do we do? Well, that was very bad. Well, now I can sip my drink. Just chilling. Hypercars passing by already. Alright, so 12 laps of not pitting. What do you think about that? That was a quick fix, actually. We're good to go. Cold tires, cold tires, cold tires, cold tires. Oh my god. I had to remember. So what's the gap? 1 minute. Around 1 minute to the last place. Let's keep it steady. Well, that's it. Just do some good laps. Whatever happens. I think I'm not gonna pit for the rest of the race. I think these tires can hold on. It is normally obviously the better will be a lap 11-13 gap. That window. 11-13. Almost DNF. So yeah, we have one season. It's about to start in real life, which is very interesting with the new current generations of cars. I've seen the lap of Oscar Piastri, the fastest lap of the Friday for practice, and I am not going to lie. It is different, yes, but I think people are being over negative. I've seen the lap of Piastri. I do still see that F1 thing. I mean, obviously, what turn 12 Bahrain, that is criminal, yes, but it doesn't take off the special thing of Formula 1 still. Cars are still fast. Cars are still different. Oh, yellow flag. Flat out. Alright, so yeah, I think we're gonna have some racing for sure. The gaps are gonna be very spread out, obviously. I think midfield and the top guys, they're gonna be different kingdoms. It's gonna be like this, GT3s and hypercars. It's gonna be literally something like this. So I think most of all we're just gonna look at different front rows. You know, the one who gets P8, it's like the winner of the midfield. But I think the top 10, they are not as capped as they used to be this last generation. I think we just have like the big six, and honestly I think P8, P7, P8, P9, P10, it's more conflicted there. I think there's gonna be more confliction, more fights, because I honestly, well, if McLaren keeps up the good thing, because they have a very standard car, let's say, they are like in the middle. They didn't try to force too much into aerodynamic aspects of full focus on low or high. They're more like in the middle. They played safe because they are now the one with less wind tunnel hours, because they've been back-to-back World Championship, Construction Championships, and now they have the less hours to develop these things. So they did the right thing, which is be vanilla, right? Be in the middle. and it's really good. That's a really good, respectable option. That's also something that I will do in an F1 Manager. So, I really like that the decision that they took. Red Bull really looks strong. I think Red Bull really looks strong for being with their own power unit, for being with their own things, with the new staff moving around. Now that they don't have Adrian Newey and they have other people in the projects and stuff. I see with Laurent Mekies, this is probably going to be a new chapter for Red Bull that will take some time. It's not going to be like 2023 or 2014, like times of Sebastian, sorry. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be different. But Laurent, I think Laurent Mekies will do the right decisions. He will take the right choices. That's the vibe that Laurent gives me, and he is really supportive of Isaac. So the things that Christian Horner used to do with just focusing with one driver and the other one is just there for the creation because the FIA requires it, that's not going to happen anymore. And I think that's very good for Isaac, for his career, for his basically his future in motorsport. He will not be the shadow of Max. He will just be another driver for Red Bull Racing. That's the whole point of Laurent Mekies, and I think that's the right direction to take this team. A team with a lot of success and history as well. For how much ridiculous the brand is, you know, in energy drink, they've done amazing things. And you cannot take off that they did an amazing job with the Red Bull in 2022, 2023, and then the issues around 24 and 25. There were the mistakes of Christian Horner and his mismanagement of the project. Because he said, "But Max is winning." Yeah, but because you didn't hear your drivers, this is what happened. And then now you're fired. So I think Laurent is going to do the right thing. Now we move into Mercedes. Mercedes, I think they're... I'm just saying it right now. Today is Friday, 6th, alright? Before the Grand Prix. Not even qualifying has happened yet. I think Mercedes is going to have a dominant win this year. I think total Mercedes dominance. They did like P10 or something for practice, but they're hiding. They are hiding so much. Ferrari though. Ferrari has not been hiding much, but they still have something to show. I think Ferrari is going to be the favorites for qualifying because of their engine and their turbo system that they have, which is super different from the rest. Let's say that the car is more powerful, like raw power. I honestly think... Wait, someone DNF'd. I think someone from GT3 DNF'd, or they boxed. Oh, they're boxing. It's the Lamborghini, okay. This is the bad thing of not having a race engineer in this game, but whatever. So, yeah, Ferrari, they have a Saturday car, like always. They always have a Saturday car. Ferrari has it. Ferrari has a very raw-paced car. Good racing starts they're gonna have, yes. They're gonna have probably the best race starts of the entire season. But I honestly don't know about the long term, you know, like a lap is not 12 laps, it's 24 laps. A race, it's almost 2 hours of managing even more the battery, which Mercedes and Red Bull, they're seemingly stronger at that, you know? They're seemingly better at managing the battery and long-term race. That's a bonus. So what Ferrari will have to do, I think, it's take a good position, take a good place, have a good, strong start of the race, and then survive. I think that's going to be the Ferrari driving this year. They're going to have a survive objective after lap 20, you know? And that's going to be pretty much the same for all the midfield teams. And we're going to see a lot of strange things this year. I am really sure we're going to see a lot of strange things. The strangest thing, 2022, aside from Leclerc having an amazing start of the season, the strangest thing for me was Juan Zhou overtaking Lewis Hamilton in Bahrain season start. That was the, you know, Lewis Hamilton, 7-time world champion, coming from Mercedes with the car that they had last year. and you see Juan Joe with an Alfa Romeo overtaking Lewis Hamilton in a Mercedes. That that is ridiculous. So we're gonna see things like that. I think last year we also had a very good year with Isaac Hadjar and Nico Hulkenberg in the podium. I think this year is gonna be show. There's not gonna be raw power of V10s. There's not gonna be 6-liter engine cars. No, it's Formula 1 has changed. It's a fact. We just have to face it. And if you don't like it, you can just go look elsewhere. I do personally watch the highlights of IndyCar, like Alex Palou this last week. Amazing race, bro. This last weekend, starting like what, he was like 5th or something like that, and on turn 1. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. In turn 1 to P3, you know, he literally had a video game exit. Literally did an amazing exit, and he won the race. So Alex Palou again, like super strong as always. So there you go. In the car, really very entertaining. Like watching it is really. They're very long. They scream a lot. That's what I don't like of the commentators. But well, you know, American. You have MotoGP, Moto2, Moto3, doesn't matter the category. It's always cool, bro. I remember watching in 2024 the Moto2 season, and man, that was the best waste of time that I've ever did. I mean, I do watch F2 as well, and Formula E and Formula 3. But Moto2, it's as intense as MotoGP. But then you watch MotoGP, and once you understand the bikes, and once you understand the mechanic of the bikes, the aerodynamic side, the strength that they have to do in these corners and such, like in Catalonia, bro, you can only admire them. Only admire them. And remember, they don't wear seatbelts. You know, they're risking their lives every turn. It's crazy. And there's a thing that I heard on the internet, a guy saying, I think it's like a trainer or something, that he got into Formula 1. And he said, for me, every guy who wins a race every weekend, he is like the best of the world. And that's true. And that also happens to a lot of other categories, like WEC. WEC, there's nothing like 24-hour Le Mans. But even like DNLS with Nürburgring 24 hours. Super unnoticed. I think Nürburgring should have more visualization, or at least more radar. I think they're just very for their fans, and they're not moving, which is really nice. It's fair, it's understandable. But Nürburgring deserves to be more noticed. It's just gladiator level. That is crazy insane, man. Crazy insane. You have Spa. You have, well, we do have long sessions of Spa. We have Spa 24 hours that I actually saw the last year in 2025. I saw Leclerc's brother in Ferrari. It was actually a strong race that he did. And also other stories that they'd happened here in 24-hour Spa. But it really hurts after the night shift. You know, we've been racing already for 16 hours. And then the engine fails or anything like this happens. It's so heartbreaking, but it's like a part of the learning process. It's part of the evolution of the team and the drivers as well. And this kind of experience makes you more aware of what the things could happen in next year, because it's one a year. It's crazy. So yeah, it's really respectable what they do in these endurance categories. That's why I started to enjoy them more, because obviously Formula 1 is more like a chess game, right? You move your pieces thinking of the end game all the time. Yeah, if you don't think of the end game, like the last stint or what could happen the last 12 laps or 16 laps, you're doing something wrong. Because Formula 1 is just basically based off strategy and micromanagement, and I really like that. I really respect that from the drivers as well, and from the teams and race engineers. I've been race engineer for some people sometimes, online obviously, and you even feel even more pressure than the driver, because the driver is focused, it's driving, it's confident, right? But then you have, you are like looking at the gaps, you're looking at your contenders. You're always looking at the guy in front and the guy behind and the two guys behind, because they're probably this doing an amazing lap or have a better strategy than us. So you have to go playing the cat and mouse. And that really takes an impact on overall, like the race. If the race is too short, it really feels even worse in my opinion. If a race if the race is too short. But then you think, you add 40 more laps, bro, I will have a heart attack. So, race engineering is really tough, and that's why race engineers, when their driver wins, they also feel like a world champion, and they deserve it. Like, we have seen GB with Max celebrating his championships, like he also won them. And I really love those moments, like when GB hugged Max on Vegas. Was it 2025? 2024. The 25 was Lando. Oh my god. 2024 Vegas World Championship. Max gained the 4th championship back to back, and I still remember GB going for Max and hugging him, you know, from the hips, like bear type, putting him up. That was really cool to see. That race engineer, also from rally, they are super related. And you see rally, you see WRC or any Rally 4, mamma mia, crazy, they're insane, man. I've tried some rally as well myself. I think it's just because of the game engine, or just because I need to play with the assist of the gears because my shifters are effed. So I have to go with the auto gear, and I think in rally that does not sit well with me. I really like to rev the gear, like 4th gear, and go revving through the corner, you know. But auto gear I cannot do that. But maybe once I get a better steering wheel or something, I will try. I really like rally, really respect it, and every year since 2022, since I really got into it, every year I'm looking for Dakar, which is another amazing adventure. I think it's more than a race; it's just an adventure of survival and accomplishment and like breaking through your barriers and becoming someone that you 10 years ago didn't know you could be. And that's what Dakar is about. It is really amazing to see the stories, to see the people going there. Oh yeah, I am a mom of 3 children, now they're all old, and now I am alone, so I'm here. You know, it's like, wow. Of all places, you have to come here. you couldn't go to a golf camp, or you couldn't go to vacation to, I don't know, somewhere beautiful. No, you had to go to the desert to risk your life, and I really love that. If I were rich, I would try out this one Dakar. I think I will do that. In the category of the SXS, you know, like the buggies, that will be my category. I will just go full masked with my helmet close to my mouth because I don't want to eat sand. But I think that's the best adventure because it's a mix of bike and car. And you really feel like a Mad Max, you know? It's really cool. It's a big gap. Oh, okay. I think the Lamborghini had an incident. But yeah, overall, I think motorsport is just amazing. It's one of its own. It's I really understand people that watch football or basketball, which is really cool as well, really impressive. But because how I see it as a motorsport fan, I don't see the car, I see the human, I see the muscles, you know, the strength you have to do, the stamina management, which is also in bicycles, like in cycling. Wow. The more I know about it, because my first source was Valtteri Bottas. I was like watching his video stuff, whatever, his social accounts. And when he talked about this, like bike races and stuff, I was like, wait, right, that makes sense, you know. Then I started watching more by myself and understanding more. And that these guys, what they do, bro, mamma mia, when they strike those poses and stuff, it's for stamina recovery while they keep riding, bro. It's just the human body can do such amazing things. we are very weak, but very complicated at the same time. It can be amazing. It's amazing how many things we can do and how we do them. It's just insane. It's crazy. So yeah, cycling I really respect it. I don't watch it because it's too long and kind of boring. But I really respect it. Tennis. Yeah, you got another one. Tennis. Very, very demanding sport as well. Low key, you do so much exercise. It's your stomach and everything. It's crazy. So yeah, I like sports. I am not like in the ball side. I'm more like in the everything that moves. And if it has engines, even better. But my story with motorsport, it's very gapped. When I was younger, when I was a kid, I really loved motorsport. I remember watching Formula 1 in the TV. I remember, you know, like being more into it. And then there was a time, you know, you're a teenager, school, whatever, a lot of stuff, girlfriend, people, and you kind of just forget about it. But then, 2021, I got told, hey, you gotta watch this. And that's when I more or less came back to Formula 1 because of that season. 2021 was absolute insane. And then, 2022, bought a steering wheel and all that. I started more into sim racing and all that, which made me come back to a little classic from my childhood, which is Gran Turismo. And then in Gran Turismo I said, well, there's like a lot of cars, and, you know, and you start trying different things, different stuff. Then I bought the F1 game, Pearl again, F1 22. Yeah, really cool stuff. And now I've been, without realizing, 4 years driving. What I've achieved more than anything, instead of just being fast or this or that, what I've grown more is the discipline. I think that's my biggest strength, is the discipline of racing. Taking it seriously, but not too much. And obviously really enjoying it. And as I said in my Bahrain race special with the first podium for Aston Martin career, F1 25, there's like literally, like I said, this is something that happens a lot to sim racers. They feel stuck at a point. It feels depressing. It feels empty at a point. It's like drinking water. You have to know how to celebrate your achievements, or it will never feel like anything. You will just do races and races, and that's it. That's how people end up there, you know, and even quitting because they don't feel that anymore, because they lost the way of value of what you're doing. You have to really value what you're doing. If it's your hobby or that's your favorite activity, you have to value your own achievements. You have to value your small wins, you know? And that's something that really pushes you to keep going forward. And it's something that I learned back in 22 when I was, you know, doing a championship career, whatever season. And in that championship career, what I did was win, but I was like, okay, you know. So what I did was increase the difficulty by a lot, to not be comfortable anymore. I made the game tougher, harder. I will never score, like for the first few races, I will not even touch points. And I learned how cool is the midfield fight. just fighting your life for one point. You're P12 and you have to dive bomb this guy to try to reach the guy in P10, to try to scratch that one point. And I really end up enjoying it so much in midfield fights. And then when I got into GT almost feels like always in the midfield, somehow. At least in my opinion. It really feels constant dogfight, and it's crazy amazing. It's crazy amazing. The competition, completely all the time. You have to be in the top of your game. Look at me, this race. One hit, and I almost finished my race. Turn one. Thankfully, my car stayed alive. We also saw Imola. Didn't pan out well. Had a silly issue. That win was in the pocket already. The moment I just grabbed P1. But it's about consistency. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. And if I catch this Corvette, even better for me. I don't know if I'm going to survive. Yes, I'm going to survive. I think, like what, my tires are like 80%. I think I'm fine. I think I just unlocked a new strategy for these races. Maybe a bit way earlier. For the moment I have like a lot of traffic difficulty really. I'll just do just that. Come on Corvette, please. Pit me. I don't want to overtake you, man. I'm gonna waste so much time. Look at that. Now that's a good view. Why am I playing Automobilista? Well, thank you for the question, by the way. It's just chill. It's just a sandbox that you can do whatever you want. And I've really seen Reza that they're really trying to fix their issues from launch. You know, that I've heard about the story. I've read about the story of this game. And I really think it's beautiful. Their way of learning and constantly trying to push their limits with the physics, with the realism, and with the cars, and also bringing in everything to the table. You know, we have hypercars, we have Formula 1, we have 90s Formula 1, 80s Formula 1. We have hypercars from Minsa, we have karting tracks, we have karting cars, we have everything here, man. And they're super friendly to the mod community, even making modders, developers, which is insane. And this is my chance to overtake the Corvette. This is gonna be my chance. I lifted outside, so I have no penalty. But yeah, Reza, good work. I love you guys. Keep pushing. Side by side? Oh, I'm flying away. No! Whoa! That was not intentional, man. I put the AI aggressive a lot, but oh my god, that was aggressive. Too late. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Overtake me! Okay, that was naughty. What I just did there was very naughty. You tried to kill me in the Rouge, man. Oh my god. I am about to have a penalty and I don't even want to find out. If it's a drive-through, I am cooked. This is my last warning. Hey guys, we're 7th. We're 7th. We're P7. Are those the McLaren? I think I should have repaired the car like 2 laps earlier, honestly. But maybe I wouldn't have tires now. Yeah, I think there's a McLaren there. Oof! Oh, mamma mia! And you see, this is why I put in difficulty highest school, or at least in your difficulty. So it's tight, it's hard. You just don't pass, and that's it. Oh my god! He's gonna have so much more exit now. That was terrible. That was terrible. Absolutely criminal. Boxing retired. On the grass. Come on. It's 5 more laps, man. I'm burning now with this guy. Hitting up. Oof. This guy's gonna make me now sweat. Oh, we've lost so much time with the cars in front. Hey, if I get a P5, that will be insane, bro. The recovery of the season. Let's decrease a bit fuel consumption. Wait, I wonder which lap are these guys? How can I see if how much time I'm lapped? I cannot see it. I cannot see it. I think we are being lapped 2 times. So maybe 22 laps. know how I regained that time. What the? Ah. Okay, dude. A dance. That was almost a penalty, now that I realize. Oh! The hypercar came out! Porsche! On the grass! Damn! Get sandwiched! Oh my god! No! Why you turn right? Oh my god, that was so risky. Oh my god. Don't spin, don't spin, don't spin, don't spin. Whoa, whoa! Calm down! My. We're gonna fight this guy until the end. Let's see. Oh, look at my front right. My fronts are dead. Not dead, but yeah. Sylvia. Where did he got that pace now? He's flying. This guy's flying now. Ah, get out! Oh my god, side by side again. This guy's feisty. This is probably the last lap. Fuck. Oh my god, he's leaving me. Whoa. What is happening? I got no tires. I just don't have that front right anymore. I feel like a drunk man trying to stand still. That's how it feels. Come on, I'm gonna catch him here. I'm gonna catch him here. Can I stop doing that then? What do you mean box? What do you mean schedule? I already boxed. What do you mean? I already did my pit stop. I don't want to get disqualified. I really don't want to get disqualified. I have to do this. So we got one more lap. I don't have fuel. Oh my god, I missed it. Did I miss it? What? What is going on? Oh my god. I didn't look at my fuel. Oh, cooldown lap active. Okay, we're 8th. We're 8th. We're 8th. Okay, that was automatic of the game because I didn't have fuel. Oh, at least we are 8th. At least we are 8th. We crossed the line. We crossed the line. In the box. In the big box. Okay, okay, okay. Well, that was an adventure. This is a spot. Whoa. So these are the results. There you go. Here we are. Round 3 finished in SPA-FRANCORCHAMPS. Very interesting ending. That was messy, but we did it. P8. That's really good points. We have here in the Hypercar Championship the two Lamborghinis fighting each other for the lead. And here we are. So P8 in front of the BMW and the Lamborghini. They didn't have really the pace. The Corvette was a good rival, I must say. We have the Dom Lovric Chevy Corvette. Chevy Corvette. I've seen him a couple of times leading races. I think in Jerez also was very strong. Championship standings now. Here in GT3. Yeah, right now. Dom Lovric is leading. And I am 8th with 9 points, just like Dan Richards from the Lamborghini driver. So getting interesting, getting tight. 2 wins. Ooh. It's okay. So we have a more shared. Oh, here's the all classes. There you go. So the two Lamborghinis share wins, and we got Corvette and the other Audi R8, the green and black one. They got both wins. They're doing well. Alright, so that was it. That was the SPA-FRANCORCHAMPS 1 hour race. Very cool. very tight and very dramatic to start. So that was a cool thing. Next round is gonna be Nordschleife, 24-hour map, the 24-hour layout. This is going to be insane. 24 laps in Nürburgring. I am not going to promise nothing. I'm gonna train a lot. I'm gonna do a lot of training. But I think I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna finish the race. I think I'm gonna crash into a wall the most silly way possible. So we got a 24 lap Nordschleife. Yep. And then we have Spielberg. Then we have Le Mans, Suzuka, Bathurst. It's gonna be a cool one. Daytona. Then we finish just a wrap up in the United States. Daytona, Laguna Seca, and Road America. I think Daytona should have been the last. I don't know. We have Indianapolis and Interlagos. Right. The season finale. It's in Brazil, like it always should be.